When you watch a Kevin Smith film, it's more about what you hear than what you see.
Cute cat. What's its name? Annoying customer. Fucking dickhead.
So what'd you do last night?
Got laid.
I think my number one goal with every flick I've ever made is just to get it out of me. For Clerks, I just wanted to see my world. I never saw me and my friends up on the screen. Basically, it was the voice in my head that was like, Kevin, if you want to see a movie about the shit you and your friends find funny, you know, just make it.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Little ignorance will take you a long way sometimes.
Thanks.
I didn't know that, hey, it's not done this way. You know, to me, it was like, I just gotta get this out of my head and heart.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. I'm not even supposed to be here today. I'm not even supposed to be here today. I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Oh, fuck you.
Amy Taubin in The Village Voice wrote of my first film of Clerks, his style is that he has no style. It's amateurish. Like, you can watch me grow as a filmmaker as you watch all the movies. That's because I learned my entire craft in front of people.
Check this shit. You got Cracker Farm boy Luke Skywalker, Nazi poster boy, blonde hair, blue eyes. And then you got Darth Vader, the blackest brother in the galaxy, Nubian god.
What's a Nubian?
Shut the fuck up.
The movies I'd seen, nobody really spoke like they spoke in the real world. Let me reflect my world accurately. I'm not gonna clean it up.
Hey, try not to suck any dick on the way through the parking lot. Hey, you, get back here.
For me, good dialogue is always kind of surreal. It's the idealized way the writer would like to hear the world sound.
My God.
Chasing Amy has scenes in it that I still go like, wow, that was well written even today.
You love me.
I love you. And not in a friendly way. Although I think we're great friends. And not in a misplaced affection, puppy dog way. Although I'm sure that's what you'll call it. I love you. Very, very simple. Very truly.
I also like the dopier stuff.
Sometimes I like the idea of a chick with a horse.
But the Death Star Contractors conversation might be the one that, like, I'll be best remembered for.
The second time around, it wasn't even done being built yet. It was still under construction. So a construction job of that magnitude would require a hell of a lot more manpower than the Imperial Army had to offer. I'll bet they brought independent contractors in on that thing. Plumbers, aluminum siders, roofers.
Not just Imperials, is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. In order to get it built quickly and quietly, they'd hire anybody that can do the job. Think the average stormtrooper knows how to install a toilet main? All they know is killing in white uniforms.
Jay and Silent Bob came from two places. It came from the people that hung outside the convenience store. I was working in convenience stores from the age of 16 forward, and I loved that job. So it came a little bit from there. Kids that just leaned on the wall outside the convenience store. I was always fascinated by that. I was like, here? This is where you want to hang? It came a lot from Jason Mewes. Just that Jay character is Jason Mewes in real life, always has been. So I said, all right, I got to put him in a movie. But there's no point in putting someone in a scene with him who's talking as well. Because everything Jason says is pretty fascinating.
Doing coke, drink your beers, pack her ass, my good man. Time to kick back, drink some beers, and smoke some weed.
I never thought those characters would be that stand out. And oddly enough, they're the ones that have the longest lives, it seems.
It's like Cube says, life ain't nothing but bitches and money.
Jersey Girl, you know, it's a movie I take a lot of crap for because it got reduced to another Bennifer movie. But still, for as much crap as I've taken for that movie over the years, you know, I'm like, I got to work with George Carlin.
Oh, shit.
George loved acting. That's what he wanted to be. He wanted to be a movie actor. He wanted to be Danny Kaye.
What the hell's the matter with you?
And one of the greatest moments in my entire career as a director is the sequence in the bar at the very, very end.
You had me worried there for a minute.
Yeah, who knew all those years you were nursing a case of stage fright?
Not about that, smartass. About the other thing. About moving away.
Come on, Dad. Don't you want to live alone again?
Not as much as I don't want to die alone.
And I always told him, too, I was like, George, the whole movie for me comes down to that moment. There was a Miramax exec back in the day who said, Kevin, this business is not about making a movie with your friends.
I'm kind of crushing on you right now, Trinky.
And I don't agree with that. What is better than making pretend for a living? So you want to be around your friends when you do it. Your friends bring out the best in you.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Knock that shit off. We got a bus to catch. Jedi, bitch.
Thanks for hanging out. I'm Kevin Smith, and this has been FilmStruck.